When we pool our resources together, when we pool our knowledge together and work together, we can achieve outcomes that surpass our individual capabilities. Consider the incredible feat humanity has accomplished through collaboration. A good example is landing on the moon, to the developing of medical equipment that save the lives of people across the globe. Ladies and gentlemen, our history is punctuated with examples of what we can achieve when we unite our strength for a shared vision. Personally, I have had countless occasions when collaborations have been of benefit. And I will say briefly that without collaboration, I wouldn't be the president of a university today. Connection refers to the state of being linked or joined with something or someone else. I strongly believe that each of you here is connected to someone one way or the other. We can talk of social, emotional, cultural, spiritual, mental, and professional connections. Please note, in our increasing digital and interconnected world, it is so easy to overlook the profound impact of genuine human connection. Yet it is these connections that form the foundations of empathy, understanding, and a shared sense of responsibility. When we connect with others on a personal or professional level, we open channels of collaboration and exchange valuable ideas. The bonds we build within our communities, both local and international, create a fabric of support that can withstand the challenges we face as individuals, a nation, and a continent. Networking or building positive relationships with people at events like this one, mentorship from industry players, and community engagements are all forms of connections that can contribute to personal and professional growth. To create is to bring something new into existence. To produce, design, or make something that did not exist before. Creation involves the act of forming, inventing, and generating things. Creation is the catalyst that propels us forward. Whether it be the creation of art, technology, or solutions to national or global problems, the act of bringing something new into existence is at the core and the heart of human progress. I would love to say creation is to the realm of artistic and innovative creations. It is a fundamental human capability. Each individual has the potential and the power to create. I'll say that again. Each individual has the power and the potential to create. As I said last week, in fact, the very decisions, the very action, and indeed inaction is a form of creation. Last week I emphasized the fact that when you decide not to do something, you have created something. And when you decide to take an action, you have created something. And if you decide not to act in the face of a challenge, you have created something at the end of the day. And so the things we are supposed to be doing for ourselves, our families, our communities, our nation, and our continent must be pursued. The fact that we refuse to do them is a creation on its own. And I therefore challenge you to realize that you are a creator. It is important for each of you to explore your passions and use your creative ideas to address personal, local, and global challenges. I cannot begin to quantify the number of things I have accomplished or achieved by just dreaming and wishing to see them. I have had to constantly dream and plan creatively on many things that did not exist in my life or in my personal space. In fact, many were the obstacles to my creative dreams. But today, as you all know, Palm enviably stands where it is because a young man once had the audacity to dream creatively. In this audience today are many dreamers like myself. I dare to say it again. In this audience are many dreamers like myself. We find ourselves in a society where dreams are killed because of a lack of resources and in the face of challenges. I say to you, Ghana and Africa awaits your manifestation. The world indeed awaits your manifestation. And so dream big, but start very, very small. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I want to say that collaboration, connection, and creativity is at the core of our success. It is not just a slogan or theme for this event. It is an acknowledgement of our interconnectedness, a recognition of the fact that we have a shared humanity that transcends beyond borders and differences. By collaborating across disciplines and borders, by fostering genuine connections, and by channeling our creative energies towards relevant and needed solutions, we can make a profound difference in Ghana, in Africa, and the world at large. As we navigate the challenges of our time, let us embrace collaboration. Let us cherish our connections and unleash our creative potential. In my opening remarks, Helen's triumphant story enabled her to overcome her adversities. It enabled her to overcome her difficulties, and her story is a proof of the essence of collaboration, connection, and creativity in our quest to make our world a better place. I therefore challenge everyone here today, here and now, to go out to change Ghana, change Africa, and the world at large. I thank you very much. Sorry, Golda. And I want to briefly share about Palm University College. I know there are parents and very young people here who are seeking to realize their full potential. And as we spoke about yesterday during the panel discussions, sometimes our failures in life as Ghanaians and Africans is not because of a lack of intelligence or a lack of resources, but it is the result of a lack of proper training and adequate skill development. And so at Palm University, we focus so much on ensuring that our graduates graduate with 3 goals in mind. They must graduate with a passion to get a job and a quest to start their own business or a desire to pursue graduate studies. And the question is, how do we do it? We do it by walking them through a structured 4-year career development curriculum. So we have internships that are designed for our students during the long vacation. We have community service programs that are designed for them. We have corporate mentoring programs that ensure that our students connect with practicing professionals before they graduate. I have said time and again that degrees don't get jobs. I'll say that again to every young person who can hear my voice today. I know PhDs that don't have jobs. I know master's degree holders who don't have jobs. And I know bachelor degree holders who don't have jobs because they were not equipped to get a job. When you come to Palm, we prepare you very well to do that. Another unique thing about Palm is the fact that we emphasize ethical leadership. There is no single day that Ghanaians don't complain about corruption, about looting and sharing, and about bad roads, about our lights going off, and the list goes on and on and on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the result of a lack of ethical leaders across our country and, for that matter, our continent. At Palm, we tout what we call the Honor Code. And as our students sign up for the Honor Code and uphold it for 4 years, they develop the muscles to do the right things when nobody is looking. And so if you're here and you want to see a true change in Ghana, you want to see a true change in Africa, then you have to enroll in an institution that prepares you for ethical leadership. I would like to call one of my students. I like to call them my students. Daniel, to come and share just a few words. After Daniel is done, we'll play, I think, a 2-minute video. And I will not come up here again. And I want to encourage you to consider enrolling at Palm University for your own future, for the future of our country, and for the future of our continent. Thank you very much.
Okay, good afternoon. All right, so I greet everyone here, and hello to everyone. I'm Daniel, and I hope you all are doing good as I am, right? Right? Yeah. So I'll really be brief. Okay. I just want to talk about 3 things. First of all, I just want to talk about mindset. Second, I'll talk about choices, and thirdly, I'll talk about not following the crowd. Okay, so you see, life is all about choices that we make, okay? And the choices that you make today will determine where you stand in the next 4 years or in the next 10 years of your life. And many are the times that we make choices which are influenced by our friends, authorities, or any other person. And so also, I know we all want to follow our passion and become rich or successful or wealthy, any term that you like to describe it with. Most people after high school want to get to the university, and that's very cool. There's nothing bad about it. And probably you've heard about Palm University College about a couple of hundred times. And I know that when Doc called me up here, you were thinking, this guy is coming to talk about Palm University again. You've heard it more and more over. So I'm just going to share my story in what I'm about to tell you, and also the story of Palm University and how your story will be like when you enroll into Palm University College. And I'm going to do that by undergoing a very short exercise with you all. So I just want us to imagine three things, okay? And the best practice for doing this is we closing our eyes and going through the imagination process. So if you don't mind, you can just close your eyes, sit down still, then let's do the imagination. All right, so first of all, I just want you to imagine you going to a university where you have a corporate mentor inside of a company you really want to work in, and constantly giving coaching and mentoring with the aim of you realizing your career goals. We are in Ghana. It's Deloitte's company. It could be Newmont. It could be Ghana Commercial Bank. Whatever company that comes to your mind, I just want you to imagine you having someone in that organization mentoring you and coaching you on the path for you realizing your career goals and actually working in that company. I'm also doing this exercise because I'm also part here. The second thing I want us to imagine, I want you to imagine as you're going to a university where your ideas are not trashed into, but nurtured and guided by industry experts to help you become the businessman that you want to be. Just imagine you becoming the entrepreneur that you want to be as a result of a noble institution that you've gone to. And thirdly, I want you to imagine you going to a university, and maybe at the end of your level 200 or level 300, whatever level that you imagine right now, I want you to find yourself, or whatever level that you imagine right now, you finding yourself inside, let's say, University of Alabama or Oklahoma State University, and having your internship in a foreign country. It could be Apple, it could be Microsoft. If you want to pursue computer science, in an internship inside a foreign organization like Apple or Microsoft. Now, these are the three imagination exercises I want us to go through. If you are done, you can just open. So, I hope you loved what you saw, right? Right? Or I didn't love it. You loved what you saw, and you saw yourself in the next 4 to 5 years of your life. That's the reality at Palm University College, and all this and many more can be achieved inside of the university. Now, after imagining all this, if you really believe in your dreams and want to make the right choice, I will advise you to apply for a scholarship at Palm University College. And always remember, the choices that you make today either makes or makes you. Don't do things the normal way. And I read was LDTP 2022 Accra that life should not be business as usual. And I'm sure 2023 too, Chief shared the same thing with you. So be bold and do unconventional things to achieve great results. And actually, I can talk and talk and talk, but my point is, you do not need the crowd. Everybody is going to this certain university. Your friends are going there, so you think, okay, I need to go and chill with the boys. But if you really appreciate what you really want to do, and you are I would just advise you to apply for a 4-year degree in either computer BI scholarship opportunity at Palm University College. Now, there's where my story comes in. Last year, 2022, I was sitting, as I told you earlier, I was at LDTP 2022 Accra, and Chief was speaking. Now, as a result of YAO, I had a change in mindset, which is the first thing when you are pursuing success in life. So I had a change in mindset. And upon that, Doc 2 came from Palm University College, came to talk about Palm University. And also, from there, I made the right choice in my life. And I didn't follow the crowd because everybody was going to, all these other universities. I didn't follow the crowd. And I would say that I have achieved some uncommon results because I didn't follow the crowd. I want to see you all at Palm University College, and I'm really looking forward to collaborating and connecting with you in creating solutions to wicked problems inside of Ghana at the Green Lab in Palm University College. I really thank you all, and I appreciate you for the time you've dedicated to sit here and listen to me. Peace. So we just look at the video, then we make the right choices, we have a change in mind, and then we achieve uncommon results. Thank you very much.
We are all committed. Often, we do not know an impact of the word, a situation, or an idea until it becomes a deep point of reflection and changes the mindset and the habit in our lives. So I'd like to invite Lynette, a participant of this year's workshop, to share with us the success story of the Leadership Life Training Program. This aura around her that screamed, I mean business, and it really intrigued me. She helped me finish filling my forms and gave me her number to help a friend of mine fill his over the phone, and I felt that was very helpful. My life during LDTP. The first day was very educating. I remember Mr. Moses Balfour spoke to us, and I had little moments of epiphany during this session. I went home with a newfound sense of purpose. I got answers to questions I knew I had, questions I had no idea I had, but definitely needed answers to. The whole experience was very captivating. The other days did not disappoint either. I remember Auntie Theo's sessions and the questions I asked. Mr. Evans' GS session taught me so much about finances and life in general. I was able to ask Mr. Francis, I should say, a personal question after his session, to which I got the answer I needed. I met and spoke to Sister Fedra, who I always remember the smiles of Councillor Federico and Joseph Derrick. Councillor Imes, don't waste my food. Councillor Ruby's care when it came to my food preferences. Councillor Rindolph's help in getting me here on the first day. Sir Gambra's debate topic during the trip to Lake Busumchi, Mr. Elliot's serene presence, Mr. Seedorf's picture-taking skills, Sir Malvin's media skills, Councillor Ohinere's smile, Sister Portia's messages, Sister Deborah's zeal to collect her assignments, Sister Lena always taking her lateness fee, and every other councillor and workshop assistant who puts any form of work and service into the organization of this workshop. I will forever be thankful to all of you for impacting my life. Aside the impactful workshop days, I also had the chance to serve my community and take part in a project. My team and I had the health module, so we had the opportunity to work at the Allen Clinic at Ahinsan Estate, where we met some doctors who spoke to us, encouraged us, and answered some questions we had. We learned a lot from them and enjoyed serving our community. I also had the opportunity to visit Lake Busumchi after so many years. Even though the trip was a bit stressful in the beginning, I enjoyed myself, and then the stress added to the overall experience. On our way back from Lake Busumchi, I sat with Councillor Pius, and we had a conversation from which I learned a lot from him. We related well with each other, and it was nice talking to someone who, in quotes, understood my life after LDTP, what I wish to do. I will make sure that this is not just another workshop, as Mr. Moses Bafwewa said. I will also read all the books I had the opportunity of purchasing, which includes books by Mr. Moses Bafwewa himself and Mr. Evans Gia. I will also start, and this time finish, the Purpose-Driven Life book I purchased back in school. I will also reread and practice my personal mission statements and all the assignments I took part in, since they were also impactful in their own way. Lastly, I would like to thank God first for giving me the opportunity to attend the Leadership Diary Training Program, Mr. Moses Bafwewa, for the many ways he has impacted my life and for taking an interest in my life as well. All speakers who took time out of their busy schedules to give us some knowledge they've learned throughout their lives. All the counselors and workshop assistants for their endless efforts from the beginning to the end.
At this moment, we'll present the